Okay, so a little bonus content on the last tutorial, how to produce 3D images for Facebook. All right, so we're going to continue from where we left off. We created this texture across the top. We've got a ring. We want to render this, so we need a ground plane for it to be on. A ring doesn't float in space, so I'm going to create one with what's called an infinite plane in photography. So I'm going to grab a line in the side view here, and I'm just going to use shift. I'm going to drag it out straight a few times and then curve it upwards so that it's infinite. All right, so there's the curvature is it never ends. In this view, just make sure we get it kind of underneath the ring, like that, I guess, and then let's extrude it quickly. This is more important for the next step, which is going to take a Z buffer and create that fakeness for us. So we've got a ground plane underneath the ring now. The next thing is you need to have your direction. Well, how do you want to render this? Drag out your image to the kind of proportion that you want it. So kind of something like this. All right. Let's say, I don't know, maybe we wanted something like that. There we go. Now apply your materials. So I'm going to go to the library over here. I'm going to go to metals, metal. Where are we? I'm going to go to the satin metals for the top. Put satin on that. Don't like the look of that. Not really. Put titanium on there. Whoa. You know what? Doesn't actually really matter. We just playing around. So stick that over there. All right. So that's the render color we want. Okay. I'm going to put white gold on the inside. Okay, now we need to. Now comes the fun part, or the tricky part. A photo creates a depth map and an image. So we can do the same thing in Rhino. So we're going to take this viewport. It's important you don't move it in between the next two steps. All right. So highlight your item to exactly the zoom you want, to the way that you need it, and then view capture to viewport. View capture to file. My apologies. View capture to file. All right. If you want to make it a specific number of pixels, you can set that down the bottom. Okay. Block viewport aspect ratio size like this. You click OK, and you put on your desktop, and you save this as ring. You've got to remember this name exactly for the next step. Okay. Then in Rhino, we want to run a command. Make sure that this viewport's highlighted. You want to run a command called show Z buffer. Okay. And you're going to run exactly the same command again. Remember, you can right-click and run a command, view capture to file. Exactly the same thing. Find the first one. Now, add a little underscore depth on the end of it. Underscore and the word depth. All right. Save. All right. So with those two images, if you then go to your Facebook, I'm just doing this off screen in case there's anything naughty on my Facebook. Is there? No, there isn't. All right, so you can grab both the images. So you grab the ring image and the depth image. I'm doing this off-screen, apologies. So I've got the two images. So you two, you'll see me dragging them both. So I've got the ring image and the depth image. Let's do it this way around. Add photos. Make sure you select them together. Right, you have to select them at the same time together. So it is you and you. It doesn't matter which way around you select them, but as long as you select them together, click on open. Okay, see that it detected that they're a 3D photo. Give it a chance to work out the 3D. And now when you move your mouse, you have a 3D photo. When you post that to your friends and they hover their mouse over it, the part will move. All right, guys.